we have 3 degrees of comparison: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. So how many degrees we have? 3 degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive degree describes the quality of one person or one place or one thing. Comparative degree compares qualities of two people or things or places. And superlative degree compares three or more objects or three or more people or three or more places. So in this way, we can say that we have 3 degrees of comparisons: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Kindly note, comparative degree is generally followed by the conjunction than. In the comparative degree, you will get the conjunction than. And in superlative degree, is always preceded by the. You'll always get the in the superlative degree. For example, see here. If you say, Rahul is a tall boy, so you are simply saying a statement. You are telling that Rahul is a tall boy. It is a positive degree. There is no comparison of this word, of this pronoun. There is no comparison. You're not comparing Rahul with any other person, right? Any other child. You're simply saying that Rahul is a tall boy. So we say this is a positive degree. In the comparative degree, see, Rahul is taller than Raj. So they are two people. You are comparing Rahul with whom? Raj. Isn't it? So Rahul is taller than Raj. Got it? Superlative degree. Rahul is the tallest of all the boys. So you are comparing Rahul with all the boys. Isn't it? So this is your superlative degree. And before it, you have the article the. Right? Article the is always there before the superlative degree. How to form degree of comparison? How you will form the degrees? There are few rules. See, by adding ER and EST to the positive degree. You simply add ER or EST to the positive degree and you will get comparative and superlative. The word is fast. Just add ER to the comparative, it will become faster, and EST to the superlative, it will become fastest. Kind, kinder, kindest. Weak, weaker, weakest, and so on you can make. By adding R and ST to the positive degree if it ends with E. If a positive degree is ending with E, able, wise, white, just add R to the comparative and ST to the superlative. So able will become abler, ablest, wise, wiser, wisest, white, whiter, whitest. Third rule. By doubling the last consonant and adding ER and EST to the positive degree if it has a vowel before its last consonant. What it means? By doubling the last consonant, right? If it is preceded by a vowel. You simply double the last consonant if it is preceded by a vowel. Y, I is a vowel and G is a consonant. You just simply double it. Big will become bigger and add ER to the comparative. Double the last consonant and add EST to the superlative. Thin, thinner, thinnest. Sad, sadder, saddest. And moreover, you can also say this is only one syllable word. Right? Isn't it? If you pronounce this word, just put your hand below your chin and now say the word big. Big. How many times do you think your jaw moves? Only once. Isn't it? So this is one syllable word. This is the easiest way just to find out. By adding ER and EST to the positive degree, if ends with Y. If a positive degree is ending with Y and is preceded by a consonant, what do you have to add? You have to add ER to the comparative and EST to the superlative. And you have to change this Y into I. Right? If this before this letter Y, you have a consonant, only then. Pretty, it will change into prettier. Just change y into I and add er to the comparative, and change y into I and add est to the superlative. So pretty will become prettier and superlative will be prettiest. Lovely, lovelier, loveliest. Okay? By adding er and est to the positive degree, ending with y preceded with the vowel, you will add er and est to the positive degree if it ends with y. But now there will be no change in y. You will not change this y into y. Earlier what you were doing, if the word was positive degree was ending with y and it was preceded by a consonant, you are changing y into I and then you added er and est. But if the y is preceded by a vowel, then there will be no change. Do not change y into I. Just simply add er to the positive degree and est to the superlative degree. So gay will become gayer and gayest for the superlative degree. Grey, grayer, greyest. So in this way, if the word is ending with y but it is preceded by a vowel, there will be no change. Do not change y into I. Just simply add er and est to the comparative and the superlative degree. Right now I just said to the one word syllable. What you have to do, you have to simply double the last word. Just double the last letter. And in that way you can get the positive, comparative and the superlative. But when the positive degree has more than one syllable, means when you stress the word more than once, it can be twice, it can be thrice, right? So there you will add more to the comparative and most to the superlative. See how? If the word is active, now repeat the word. Put your hand below your chin and say the word active. How many times do you think your jaw moved? Twice. So in this way, this is a two-syllable word. So now you will add more to the comparative and most to the superlative. Okay, to the one word syllable, you were just doubling the last letter and then you were writing for the comparative and for the superlative. But if it is more than one syllable, then what you will do? You will simply add more to the comparative and most to the superlative. Active will become more active, most active. Difficult, difficult. Three word syllable. More difficult, most difficult. I think the concept is clear. Some adjectives do not follow any rules. They are irregular adjectives. They do not follow any rule, right? So, bache, you have to just keep on memorizing, keep on reading, and finally you will have everything in your brain. Don't worry about it. Suppose the word is bad. This is your positive degree. Comparative degree will be worse. Superlative will be worst. Far for distance, farther, farthest. Good, better, best. Well, better, best. Little, less, least. Much, more, most. Many, more, most. So in this way, you have all these irregular adjectives, So you just keep on repeating it daily. No need to mug up. Don't try to mug up the thing. You'll forget. There is no need for mugging up the things. Just keep on repeating and repeating. And finally, you will have everything there in your brain. See more. Far, it's for the movement. Far, further, furthest. For, former, foremost. In, inner, innermost. Yeah, inmost also you can say for the superlative. Late, later, latest. Yeah, late, latter, last. Out, outer, outermost. Up, upper, uppermost. So these are all your irregular adjectives. They do not follow any rules. So this is how we just form the degree of adjectives. These are all the rules how we will frame the degrees of adjectives.
Don't worry, be happy.